Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege, Governor Rick Perry.
Yes, sir. All right, let's say a big thank you to Sean and his folks, and Tom Fuentes. I want to say thank you, sir, for your service back through the years. God bless you. You have been awesome.
Yes.
Sean Nelson and Gavin, Herbert, all of you for helping put together. But more importantly, all you people are out here, God bless you. The Americans and the Californians who have come out here today in what I would consider to be a little bit warm weather for Southern California. And but a beautiful day at that. And you know, thank God we get to live in a great country like America. And Orange County's been a... If there's a place in this kind of blue state, I guess if you want to call it a raspberry and a blueberry pie, Orange County, here we are. Thank you for what you do. Last night was pretty awesome. It was our first debate, and speaking of first, let me introduce to you the first girl I ever had a date with in my life, and that is the First Lady for our country. She is really special. She's been a great mom and a fabulous wife and wonderful First Lady, and healthcare has been one of the things that she's really focused on. She grew up in that small community next to where I grew up, and her dad was an old country doctor, and she's a nurse, and it's just, you know, we truly are living the American dream, and we're so privileged to be here to ask for your support to be the next president of the United States, and I want to tell you, I stood on the stage last night with 7 other very, very fine and great Americans, and every one of them will be better than what we have in the White House today. And I appreciate their great sacrifice and their great commitment to our country. And look, we got our differences, and we'll talk about them and what have you, and hopefully in a very respectful way, and I do respect them. But the point is, we need to have a nominee that doesn't blur the lines between themselves and the current resident of the White House. And I'll promise you one thing, I have got that contrast between Obama and myself. President Obama and I are different. He's been in office for 31 months. Some of you may count it in different ways. That's 76 rounds of golf. This is a president who has overseen the downgrading of our credit, unemployment at extremely high levels. We have lost the confidence in our country and in the standing of the world. This president is set to give another speech tonight on jobs. But I'm telling you, the promises and the platitudes that we're going to hear are not going to cut it. This is about an administration that is the problem. That is what the Obama administration is. They are a problem for this country. Mr. President, we cannot spend our way to prosperity. It does not work. I'm tired of the liberals who only care about jobs so that they can see an expansion of more government programs. I want to create jobs so that we can create and generate income for families. Jobs are about dignity for American workers. Families being able to live the American dream. If you want to stimulate the economy, why don't you just eliminate the middleman from this equation, the federal government, and let the private sector keep and invest that money themselves? They'll do a lot better job than government will. When you look across this country, 1 in 6 work-eligible Americans cannot find a job. Mr. President, that is not an economic recovery. That is an economic disaster. We cannot afford 4 more years of high unemployment, this failed stimulus, this record debt, the loss of our credit. It is time for a change.